In a comprehensive analysis of TikTok's projected growth, recent reports indicate that creators on the platform are expected to see a remarkable revenue surge of 50% across key sectors such as entertainment, e-commerce, and digital marketing by the fourth quarter of 2026. This anticipated increase is underpinned by several pivotal factors, including TikTok's rapidly growing advertising revenue, its strong engagement with younger demographics, and the shifting dynamics of social media marketing. 1. Economic context and projections. According to Statista, TikTok's advertising revenue is set to experience a dramatic climb from $4 billion in 2022 to nearly $16 billion by 2026. This quadrupling of revenue reflects the platform's increasing allure for marketers eager to engage with its extensive user base, particularly Generation Z. The app's innovative algorithm promotes rapid virality, making it a prime avenue for brands seeking to enhance their visibility and engagement. eMarketer further elaborates on the competitive landscape, noting that while TikTok's growth trajectory is promising, platforms like Meta, Facebook, and Instagram and YouTube are strategically positioned to capitalize on any potential regulatory setbacks TikTok may face, particularly in the US. The report indicates that a ban on TikTok could redirect significant advertising spending to these competing platforms, thereby intensifying the competition for digital advertising dollars. 2. Key insights from various sources. The reports collectively underscore TikTok's unique standing in the digital marketing realm. All sources highlight the platform's exceptional engagement metrics, which are critical in influencer marketing strategies. The expected revenue growth is largely attributed to an increasing number of brands investing in TikTok advertising, projected to capture a growing share of the overall digital advertising market in the US. In 2021, TikTok accounted for approximately 1% of the market, with forecasts suggesting that this figure will rise substantially in the coming years. While Statista emphasizes raw revenue data and growth forecasts, eMarketer dives into the intricacies of market dynamics and competitive strategies among social media platforms. Upgrow offers a broader perspective on how a potential TikTok ban could reshape the digital marketing landscape, potentially benefiting platforms like Instagram, thus highlighting the interconnected nature of digital marketing strategies and brand adaptability. 3. Timeline of events and influences. 2021, TikTok emerges as the most downloaded mobile app globally, with major brands like Netflix leveraging its expansive reach for marketing initiatives. 2022, the platform generates $4 billion in advertising revenue, with projections indicating a doubling of this amount by 2024 and a near quadrupling by 2026. 2025, the specter of a TikTok ban raises concerns about the future prospects of its creators and users, positioning Meta and YouTube to absorb much of the potential advertising budget. Q4 2026, the anticipated 50% revenue surge for TikTok creators is projected to materialize, contingent upon the platform's regulatory status and user engagement levels. 4. The role of creators and brand partnerships. The anticipated revenue increase for TikTok creators is closely tied to the evolving landscape of influencer marketing. Many brands are increasingly recognizing the power of TikTok's creator community in reaching younger audiences. For instance, Netflix's strategic partnerships with TikTok influencers have proven to be effective in promoting its content, showcasing how brands can cultivate relationships with creators for mutual benefit. As brands continue to invest in TikTok advertising, the platform's creators are likely to enjoy enhanced monetization opportunities, including sponsorship deals, affiliate marketing, and direct sales through TikTok Shop. This evolution will contribute to the overall growth of the creator economy on TikTok, further solidifying its position as a key player in the digital marketing ecosystem. 5. Competitive landscape and future outlook. The competitive landscape for digital advertising is intensifying as platforms vie for user engagement and advertising dollars. Should TikTok face regulatory challenges, platforms like Meta and YouTube stand to gain significantly from the reallocation of advertising budgets. eMarketer's insights reveal that Instagram could capture a substantial share of the advertising dollars that would have otherwise gone to TikTok, highlighting the fluid nature of digital marketing expenditures. Moreover, as consumer preferences continue to evolve, brands are likely to explore diverse strategies across multiple platforms to optimize their reach. The interconnectedness of social media platforms means that brands must remain agile, adapting their marketing strategies to leverage the unique strengths of each platform while navigating potential regulatory hurdles. Conclusion: the projected 50% revenue surge for TikTok creators signifies a broader trend in digital marketing and social media engagement. As the competitive landscape evolves, TikTok's unique capabilities and its appeal to younger audiences will undoubtedly play a pivotal role in shaping the future of influencer marketing and e-commerce. The insights from various analyses underscore the importance of adaptability and strategic foresight for brands as they navigate this dynamic environment, ensuring they remain at the forefront of the digital marketing revolution. As TikTok continues to innovate and expand its offerings, the potential for creators to monetize their content and engage with brands will only increase, marking a transformative shift in the way digital marketing is approached in the years to come. The anticipated 50% revenue surge for TikTok creators by Q4 2026 presents several counterintuitive insights that challenge conventional expectations regarding social media platforms and their advertising dynamics. 1. Increased competition despite anticipated growth. While it seems logical to assume that a rising revenue stream for TikTok creators would simply mean increased financial benefits for those individuals, the reality is that this growth may lead to heightened competition among creators. As more creators join the platform in pursuit of this revenue, the market could saturate, making it difficult for new entrants to achieve visibility and revenue similar to established creators. This is counterintuitive because one might assume that increased revenue would benefit all creators equally. But the competition could lead to a more concentrated wealth among top influencers. 2. Regulatory challenges as a catalyst for growth. The looming threat of regulatory challenges or a potential ban on TikTok in the US could paradoxically drive more advertisers to invest in TikTok now in anticipation of a fleeting opportunity. Brands may rush to capitalize on TikTok's unique engagement metrics and viral potential before it potentially disappears, leading to an immediate spike in advertising revenues that creators could benefit from despite the uncertainty surrounding the platform's longevity. This is counterintuitive because typically regulatory threats would deter investment, but in this case, it may create a sense of urgency that boosts revenues temporarily. 3. Shift in advertising strategy. The expectation that TikTok will capture a larger share of the digital advertising market contradicts the notion that platforms like Meta and YouTube would simply maintain their dominance. If TikTok's revenue is expected to rise significantly, it suggests that brands are shifting their advertising budgets toward TikTok rather than reallocating existing funds among established platforms. This counters the typical narrative that suggests brands would diversify their spending across multiple platforms, instead indicating a more concentrated investment in TikTok. For influencer marketing dynamics, the anticipated increase in TikTok ad revenues does not guarantee that influencer marketing will be as effective as it has been. As more brands flood the platform, the effectiveness of influencer partnerships could diminish due to oversaturation and the potential for audience fatigue. This is counterintuitive since one would expect that more investment in influencer marketing would lead to better returns. However, the dilution of unique content could lead to diminishing returns for brands. 5. The interconnectedness of platforms. The analysis suggests that the potential loss of TikTok could benefit competitors like Meta and YouTube, which indicates a fragile ecosystem where the success of one platform heavily influences others. If TikTok's ad dollars were to shift dramatically to these platforms, it could imply that advertisers are not as loyal to specific platforms as previously thought. This challenges the idea that brands will stick to established platforms regardless of changes in the digital landscape. 6. Changing user engagement. The expectation that TikTok will continue to engage younger audiences effectively could be misleading. If TikTok's growth leads to an influx of brands and creators, it could alter the user experience in a way that detracts from the platform's original appeal. Users may tire of commercialized content, leading to reduced engagement over time. This is counterintuitive because one would typically assume that increased revenue and investment would correlate with sustained or increased user engagement. 7. E-commerce integration risks. TikTok's push into e-commerce, while potentially lucrative, may also alienate users who are primarily interested in entertainment. The integration of shopping features could shift the platform's identity, leading to a decline in spontaneous engagement that has characterized its success. This insight challenges the assumption that merging entertainment and e-commerce will always lead to increased revenue, suggesting that user experience should be prioritized to maintain engagement. In conclusion, the expected revenue surge for TikTok creators by Q4 2026 is surrounded by several counterintuitive dynamics. The interplay between competition, regulatory threats, advertising strategies, and user engagement presents a complex landscape that may not yield straightforward benefits as one might initially expect. Understanding these nuances is crucial for creators, brands, and marketers navigating the evolving digital marketing ecosystem. The report on the anticipated revenue surge for TikTok creators highlights several significant trends and insights that may be overlooked by many stakeholders in the digital marketing and social media landscape. Here are some critical points and their significance. 1. Disruption from regulatory challenges. A crucial aspect of the report is the mention of potential regulatory challenges that TikTok faces, particularly in the US. The looming possibility of a TikTok ban raises concerns not only for the platform itself but also for creators and brands that have invested heavily in the app. While many may focus on the growth projections, the regulatory environment can have a profound impact on the sustainability of this growth. Understanding how potential bans or restrictions could reshape the digital marketing landscape is vital for brands and marketers. They need to be prepared for rapid shifts in audience behavior and advertising investments. 2. Shift in marketing strategies. The report underscores a significant shift in how brands are allocating their marketing dollars. TikTok's unique ability to foster engagement among younger audiences, particularly Gen Z, means that brands that traditionally relied on platforms like Facebook and Instagram may need to rethink their strategies. The anticipated 50% revenue increase for TikTok creators signals a growing recognition of TikTok's value in influencer marketing. Brands that overlook the shift risk falling behind in reaching their target demographics effectively. 3. Comparative analysis with competitors. While the report provides a general overview, the detailed implications of TikTok's rise in comparison to competitors like Meta, Facebook/Instagram, and YouTube are often understated. The competitive dynamics between these platforms can lead to strategic shifts among brands and marketers. For instance, if TikTok's regulatory challenges lead to a decrease in its user base, as indicated, brands may need to reallocate their ad spending to platforms that can capture the audience lost from TikTok. This potential change can significantly alter the digital marketing landscape, yet many may not fully recognize the interconnectedness of these platforms. 4. Impact on creator economy. The report hints at a broader trend within the creator economy where TikTok creators are likely to see substantial revenue increases. However, the intricacies of how this revenue will be distributed among different creator tiers or niches may be overlooked. The significance lies in the potential for emerging creators to capitalize on this growth, leading to a more democratized creator economy. Brands looking to collaborate with influencers may need to diversify their partnerships to include both established and emerging creators, which can enhance authenticity and reach. 5. Integration of e-commerce. The integration of e-commerce into TikTok's platform is another crucial area that deserves more attention. As TikTok Shop and similar features gain traction, creators will have new avenues for monetization. This shift not only benefits creators but also allows brands to engage in social commerce in innovative ways. The significance of this lies in how it transforms the shopping experience, making it more interactive and influencer-driven. Brands that do not adapt to these new e-commerce models may miss out on lucrative opportunities to connect with consumers. 6. Content virality and algorithmic influence. TikTok's unique algorithm, which fosters rapid virality, is a key factor in its advertising appeal. Many may overlook the implications of this algorithm on content creation and marketing strategies. The potential for a brand's message to go viral overnight is unprecedented, but it also means that brands must be more agile in their content strategies. The significance here is that brands need to continuously monitor trends and adapt their messaging to resonate with the audience quickly. A failure to do so could result in missed opportunities for engagement. 7. Long-term sustainability of growth. While the report projects a 50% revenue surge for TikTok creators, the sustainability of this growth is a critical consideration. Market saturation, evolving consumer preferences, and potential backlash against influencer culture could all impact long-term revenue. Many may focus solely on short-term gains without considering the broader market dynamics at play. Understanding the factors that could lead to fluctuations in revenue is essential for brands and creators alike to develop resilient strategies. 8. The role of data privacy. The report does not delve deeply into the implications of data privacy concerns, which are increasingly relevant in today's digital landscape. As regulations around data privacy tighten, platforms like TikTok may need to adjust their advertising models and data usage practices. This shift could impact how effectively brands can target their audiences and measure campaign success. Marketers must be mindful of these changes and prepare for a landscape where data-driven decisions may become more complex. 9. Cultural influence and brand perception. TikTok's role in shaping cultural trends and brand perceptions is significant but often understated. The platform's ability to influence consumer opinions and trends can lead to substantial shifts in brand loyalty. Brands that fail to recognize TikTok's cultural impact may struggle to connect with younger audiences. The significance lies in the need for brands to engage authentically with TikTok users to build lasting relationships. Conclusion. The anticipated 50% revenue surge for TikTok creators is indicative of broader trends in social media, digital marketing, and consumer behavior. However, the underlying factors driving this growth, as well as the potential challenges and shifts in the landscape, are critical for stakeholders to understand. By focusing on these often overlooked aspects, brands and marketers can better position themselves to navigate the evolving digital ecosystem effectively. The interplay of regulatory challenges, shifting marketing strategies, and the impact of e-commerce integration will shape the future of influencer marketing on TikTok and beyond. 1. Projected revenue growth and market position. TikTok's advertising revenue is projected to increase significantly from $4 billion in 2022 to nearly $16 billion by 2026. This growth not only reflects TikTok's rising popularity but also its ability to attract marketers, particularly targeting Gen Z consumers. The platform's unique algorithm fosters rapid virality, making it an appealing choice for brands seeking to enhance visibility. This anticipated increase in revenue underscores TikTok's growing influence in the digital marketing landscape, positioning it as a key player among social media platforms. 2. Impact of competition and regulatory challenges. The landscape of digital advertising is highly competitive, with platforms like Meta, Facebook, and Instagram and YouTube poised to capture advertising dollars if TikTok encounters regulatory hurdles or potential bans in the US. eMarketer notes that the loss of TikTok would create significant disruption in the digital advertising market, forcing brands to adapt their strategies and potentially reallocating their marketing budgets to competing platforms. This scenario highlights the interconnectedness of digital marketing strategies and the potential consequences of regulatory actions on creators and advertisers alike. 3. Influencer marketing and creator economy. TikTok's effectiveness in influencer marketing is a critical aspect of its anticipated revenue surge. As more brands invest in TikTok advertising, the platform is expected to capture a larger share of the overall digital ad spending in the US. Creators play a vital role in this ecosystem, leveraging their ability to engage audiences and drive brand awareness. The rise of TikTok Shop further amplifies this trend, enabling creators to monetize their content through e-commerce, thereby enhancing their earning potential and solidifying their role in the digital economy. For future trends and strategic adaptation, the projected revenue surge for TikTok creators parallels broader trends in social media engagement and digital marketing. As competitors vie for user attention and advertising dollars, TikTok's unique capabilities and its appeal to younger audiences will be crucial in shaping the future of influencer marketing and e-commerce. Future developments such as potential regulatory actions and the platform's adaptability to changing market conditions will significantly influence how brands and creators navigate the evolving landscape of digital marketing. The adaptability of brands in response to platform changes will also be a key factor in the sustainability of TikTok's growth trajectory. 1. The rise of influencer marketing. 2010s present. The evolution of social media platforms in the 2010s saw the rise of influencer marketing as a major strategy for brands. Brands began to realize the value of partnering with social media influencers who had substantial followings. Platforms like Instagram and YouTube became key arenas for influencers to promote products, leading to a significant increase in revenue for creators. The industry has grown exponentially, with estimates suggesting that influencer marketing could be worth up to $15 billion by 2022. This mirrors the anticipated revenue surge for TikTok creators, as both rely on social media engagement to drive brand partnerships and advertising revenues. 2. The gaming industry boom. 2020 to 2021. The COVID-19 pandemic accelerated growth in the gaming industry, with platforms like Twitch and YouTube Gaming experiencing significant increases in viewership and creator revenues. Streamers capitalized on the increased interest in gaming, leading to a surge in advertising revenue and brand sponsorships. The gaming sector saw a boom in esports and live streaming, similar to the projected growth for TikTok creators across entertainment and digital marketing. This highlights how shifts in consumer behavior and engagement can lead to substantial revenue growth in digital spaces. 3. The shift from traditional to digital advertising. 2000s present. Over the past 2 decades, there has been a significant shift from traditional advertising methods like television and print to digital platforms. Companies have increasingly allocated their marketing budgets to digital channels, recognizing the effectiveness of targeted ads and social media engagement. This shift began with the rise of platforms such as Google and Facebook, which transformed how brands reach audiences. The anticipated surge in TikTok creator revenues reflects this ongoing trend as businesses continue to invest heavily in digital marketing strategies that leverage engaging platforms to connect with younger audiences. Future outlook: anticipated 50% revenue surge for TikTok creators by Q4 2026. The digital landscape is rapidly evolving, and TikTok is at the forefront of this transformation. Predictions indicate that TikTok creators will experience a remarkable 50% revenue surge across sectors such as entertainment, e-commerce, and digital marketing by Q4 2026. This forecast is driven by several key factors, including the platform's growing advertising revenue, its engagement with younger audiences, and the shifting dynamics of social media marketing. 1. Growth in advertising revenue. Statista projects TikTok's advertising revenue to escalate from $4 billion in 2022 to nearly $16 billion by 2026. This substantial increase is indicative of TikTok's rising prominence among brands aiming to connect with a predominantly younger demographic, particularly Gen Z. The platform's unique algorithm facilitates rapid content virality, making it an attractive venue for brands seeking to enhance their visibility and engagement. 2. Engagement and content creation. TikTok's strength lies in its ability to foster authentic connections between creators and their audiences. This engagement translates into higher conversion rates for brands that leverage influencer marketing on the platform. A report from eMarketer highlights that TikTok's effectiveness in influencer marketing is unparalleled, with creators driving significant traffic to e-commerce sites and increasing brand awareness through innovative content. 3. Competitive landscape. As TikTok continues to grow, competition among social media platforms intensifies. While Meta, Facebook, and Instagram and YouTube are positioned to capture advertising dollars should TikTok face regulatory challenges or potential bans in the US, the current trends indicate that TikTok will maintain its stronghold. The interconnectedness of digital marketing strategies allows brands to adapt quickly, reallocating budgets to platforms that yield the best results. 4. Timeline of developments. 2021, TikTok emerges as the most downloaded mobile app, with brands like Netflix utilizing its reach for marketing campaigns. 2022, the platform generates $4 billion in advertising revenue, setting the stage for future growth. 2024, projections suggest TikTok's ad revenue will double, indicating robust market confidence. 2025, regulatory uncertainties loom over TikTok, raising questions about its future in the US market. Q4 2026, the anticipated 50% revenue surge for TikTok creators is expected to materialize, contingent on the platform's regulatory status and user engagement levels. 5. Future benefits for creators. The anticipated revenue increase is not merely a statistic, it represents a shift in how creators can monetize their content. As brands increasingly invest in TikTok marketing, creators will find new avenues for revenue generation through sponsored content, brand partnerships, and affiliate marketing. This is particularly significant for small and mid-sized creators who can leverage the platform's algorithms to reach wider audiences without the need for substantial advertising budgets. 6. Impact on e-commerce. TikTok's integration of e-commerce features such as TikTok Shop is expected to revolutionize how users interact with brands. The platform's unique ability to blend entertainment with shopping enhances the user experience, making it seamless for consumers to discover and purchase products. This trend aligns with the growing preference for social commerce, where the lines between social media and shopping are increasingly blurred. 7. Conclusion. The future outlook for TikTok creators is promising, with a projected 50% revenue surge by Q4 2026. This growth is supported by a robust advertising ecosystem, an engaged user base, and the platform's adaptability to market dynamics. As TikTok continues to innovate and expand its features, it will solidify its position as a leading platform for digital marketing and influencer engagement. In summary, TikTok's trajectory suggests that it will remain a critical player in the digital marketing landscape, shaping the future of content creation and e-commerce. The anticipated revenue surge for creators is a testament to the platform's potential in nurturing talent and facilitating brand partnerships, ultimately transforming the way businesses connect with consumers in an increasingly digital world.